Everyone like to be happy. Everyone like to be peaceful. Everyone like to be joyful. And everyone don't like the suffering, sadness, difficulties. And that is just same. Feeling level same, need level same, situation, circumstance level same. But why that's the difference? It's the only ego that is then unimportant, this and that things. So therefore, in the Buddha's teaching, when you practice bodhicitta, first is known as equalizing practices. Daji nyamba in Tibet is equalizing. And then second daji nyamba, daji jeva, and then second is known as exchanging. When you actualize bodhicitta, kind of exchanging, putting yourself, the other's position, and the other you bring to your position, kind of mentally. Of course, it's all mental practices, mental training of the bodhicitta. Finally, then even others are more dear than the ours, one's own self, and that's called the Dali Jinchipa in Tibet. The others are more dear, more precious than ourselves. There's a lot of story. I mean, for Buddha Shakyamuni's story, when you read life story of Buddha, former life story of Buddha Shakyamuni's, how many times he did that practices. And then throughout his teaching, that's what they said when he reached enlightenment. And all those great masters in India, when you read their books and teachings, instructions, this is what all about. And in Tibet, when it came, Dharma came, there are so many great masters that did these practices. They did this. Not just is talk and saying, but it's true practices. Through that, they conquered all these negative emotions. They reached the permanent peace and happy and joyful status, and brought so many beings to this peaceful status. So those are known as actualizing bodhicitta practices. So therefore, again, bodhicitta, I'm going to summarize now, and the bodhicitta is so special, so important, and that's why every practice sadhana, when we do, there is refuge practices, bodhicitta practice, because they are the platform where the teaching standard. They are the foundation where the teaching or our practice is best. And without that, there is no really Buddha teaching, no Buddhism. Without the refuge, without the bodhicitta, and no Vajrayana teachings, no Mahayana teachings, no Theravada teachings. And this is really so important. And therefore, it's so special, and I'm very happy that I had time to talk a little bit about this, reminding to each other is nothing new that I'm mentioning that, but we all know basically, but it is, since we practice this, it's good to, as he said, it's a reminder to each others, and they're trying to stay in the course and then move forward. And so that is really teachings on the kind of, or talks on the bodhicitta. And now I'm going to give some transmissions of these teachings and these practices.